All right, before we get into our problem set for today, we need to talk about problems that have a rectangle that looks like this. Now, this is array number 1. If you have this, excellent. Go ahead and follow along with me. If you don't have this, you can just keep watching. Now, I'm looking here at my array, and I'm noticing a lot of these spaces are empty. And I can't just count this as one big square because we know that it's not actually one square. So what I need to do is I need to find a way to find the area of this shape without actually having all of this filled with my square units. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to look and see if there's any way I can fill in my space to make it work for me. And I'm looking and I'm noticing there are a couple things I can do to make this work. For example, I can take my ruler and I can extend this line right here. And that gives me my square. I can do the same thing over here. Which is lucky. So now I'm able to kind of build in what was missing. So if you have your template, this template number 1, go ahead and use a straight edge. You can use a ruler. If you've got a book with a straight edge, you can use that too. Go ahead and fill in all of these squares. Now don't guess. Make sure you're looking to see, oh, this is the line. I would just continue the line down. Oh, I don't want to just guess where the middle is. I'm going to look to the middle. So go ahead and fill out your array and I'll do the same. Okay, so I filled in my array using a ruler. I made all of the boxes, so now I can count them. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to see exactly how many square units are in this rectangle. And I'm going to look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can count by 6s 4 times to find my area. 6, 12, 18, 24. So I know that the area is 24 square units. Okay, but let's say I want to do a little quicker than to just count it out like I did before. I want to know if there is a faster way. Before, I counted that there were 6 across the top. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to label that 6 square units. I also mentioned that there are 4 square units along the side. There are 4 square units. There are 4 rows and 6 columns. So I'm going to go ahead and label that 4 square units. Now, whenever I have an array like this, just like we did in our warm-up, we can practice, or we can turn this into a multiplication sentence. Now, I already know that my area is 24 square units. So I can go ahead and just put that 24 square, that's the abbreviation for square, I'm going to put units. So I know my area is 24 square units. I'm going to multiply my columns by my rows. My columns, 6 square units, by my rows, 4 square units. So, in order to find the area of this shape, I can do 6 square units times 4 square units, which gives me 24 square units.